Hello world, I'm Carp. Welcome back to Cultist Simulator Apostle Aestuant, where we are delving into the new game plus mode of this game, and I'm thinking that we're probably closing to the end. Like, we need, for our Dawnbreaker technique, we're gonna need a Carcass Spark, and that's pretty much the only thing we need. Also, we're probably gonna need a higher level Knucklore, the highest level Knucklore. And I think after we have those things, and after we found the... what is it? The flaw in the place at the Lange edge that has the same name in every history, which is found from one of these repeatable is probably the word I should be using here, expeditions. So we're going through them, trying to find the place. And yeah, that's all we're looking for. We're not working on anything because there's really nothing for us to work. We got Teresa here, but I don't really know what we'd do with her. I just summoned her because I could, or you know, I had never done that before. And we're speaking to Solokana about Mrs. East's assistance so that it will not go away. We seem to have some fascination here, which we can sleep away with this fleeting reminiscence. We are translating a text, and yes, we are, like I said, we're doing these repeatable expeditions here, so we're starting from the Forsaken Reach. And yep, that's what's going on. Okay, you gone safe through the treacherous grounds. Good. Not really expecting any trouble from there. Got some bleak thoughts going through our mind, and a season of nothingness coming up next. This is season of nothingness, right? Season of silence, yes. Okay, translated this text, which is the Book of the White Cat. Stories brought to Penelope of Gordion by a blind white cat. The aviform owls, the crow, the laughing truss, the dove, and the twin kites have been known to meet in the mountains north of Gordion at a place called the Roost to exchange gossip. Penelope indicates that mortals who hear their words directly are obliterated, but claims that her cat goes unnoticed and returns to her with rumors from the owls' meetings. We had very similar text in one other book before. They told us that when when mortals go there, they get killed, and then they change the place where they keep their little roost. Okay, so let's read this book. Maybe it will give us a map for something, for the betterment of mankind, for us, for our shaper actually. Basically, I'm hoping to get a Port Noon anecdote. Probably not. Well, I don't know, maybe even a Vagabond's map would be helpful at this point. You guys are doing fine there. Good. So did you... yeah, you managed to beat the Watchers. Very good. And we read the Book of the White Cat. The stories that Penelope claims as our gossip are fragmentary and confusing. Accounts of contests where hope and dread and the shadowless empire are used as game pieces. Agendas of ruin and remembrance from no known history. The most interesting element is the protective incantation she records at the end of the book, after she worries that the hours might in fact learn of her spying. So we got us a Velvet Charm. Let's put it down here. Whoa! Why are we not finding stuff we would need to find? Okay, let's translate this from the Phrygian. And treasures lie before us over here, that is good. And oh, Teresa is resting. From here, what's coming up next? Some exotic cravings. A delayed delivery, a barred door, a cramped space, a hidden cargo. Yep, translated this one. It is the Book of the Extinguished Heart. Lazali indicates that the sun will be divided in the Mallery by the Forge of Days, armed with the love in her heart. That's the same text over here. Okay. The Watchers here were guarding crates sealed with thief-signet ribbons. This was not a lawful operation. The owners of the cargo may not be pleased with our meddling. We'll find some funds, some martensite paste, which we could use to paint as an edge painting. Can we use the liability grains for that as well? No. Okay. And some vital pigment and some piebald pigment. So nothing really there. Okay, next up, let's head to Kersham with the Avid Disciple. In Kersham, we will require Heart, Winter, and Forge or Knock, and there's gonna be some Watchers there as well. So let's just put the hint there first. Send the funds. Drive through the downs to the coast where the grey-green land meets Atlantic grey. Search along the road for signs to Kersham town. You will rarely find it, even if you have visited before, and its inhabitants guard their secret with curse and cudgel and fast-bolted door. Slink along the streets to a once fine townhouse, surreptitiously case the back garden. Odd stories circulate about the woman who lives here. She might be an adept, a collector, or even the rare thing called Empusa. We must be watchful. Okay, get some exotic cravings happening. That is fine. We don't really care about that. What we really care is getting us a new Portnoon anecdote. Okay, right. We need something here. More people here. Well, we're at 9 edge to start with, so we can deal with the Watchers with edge. You require Forge or Knock, and you require Heart or Winter. So let's start with Heart, Clavette. Damn, auto saves. Clavette, come here. Rightio. And we read the Book of the Extinguished Heart. Love will not be the cause of the sun's death, but rather envy. Envy will not be the cause of the sun's death, but rather thirst. Thirst shall not be the cause of his death, but curiosity. Curiosity shall not be his end, rather it will be love. Rite intercalate. And the division of the names. Okay, this is nice. I've never actually found the rite intercalate before. Huh. Let's see what it does. Also, is there any way for us to get rid of this dread? Is dread coming up? Yeah, dread is coming up. So... If we sleep on some opium, does it take 30 seconds to sleep on some money? Yeah, we'll just have enough time to sleep with this away with that contentment. Okay, let's check the rite intercalate. Aha, sacrifice something to be lost. Offering follower. Huh. Can we put the blue gold in here? Yes, we can. We can't put anything in here, I don't think so. No, wait, we can put a promise, a commitment to a conclusion. Is this a promise? Yes, so we can put that in there, this there. But it looks like a... Yeah, we don't want to do anything with this rite, I think. We might need it for the end. Yeah, we'll put the Shaper's Guidance in here. And then we're gonna put the gold in here. Sacrifice. This probably will take the mysteries. Offering. Prisoner. There has to be a follower here, though. Allow. Surrender a tool. Well, let's just try to get these things that this is talking about before we think about what to do with the rite. Because what I'm thinking about, because this took the... It had the... What slot was it? I just saw that one of the slots... Yeah, this desire, it takes this promise here. So I'm thinking that this is the rite we need to use for the end. Well, so we're still actually looking for a carcass spark. That's the main thing we're looking for. Right on. Well, let's just keep reading the books we have here. Actually, now let's stop talking to Slokan about that. Let's see if we put this in here, and we put the Shaper's Guidance in here, and we put the blue gold in here. So let's think. This requires a tool. Okay, so the tool slot will take whatever it is the thing that what we do with the carcass spark, and then for this we put the highest level knuckler, and for this, don't really know. Well, maybe the thing that we find, the flaw at the world's edge, maybe it'll turn the chosen compass into that, or maybe we just need to put the chosen compass in there. I don't know, but yeah, let's just keep talking to Solakana about this so that it will not go away. You guys are doing fine there. Yes, but we need to still send someone to deal with the curse, so more heart. Leo, and over there. Wait, if we put more edge here, yeah, our strength is matched. So you have to go to 10 edge there, just to be more certain. Okay, we can drain this dread away with this contentment, like so. So we don't care about this season of dread that's coming up. Wasn't there a season of dread? Oh, it's right here already. Right. Well, this notoriety is most definitely gonna give us... Oh, crap. And the Watchers are dead. Good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this notoriety is gonna give us some evidence for this guy. Okay, let us read the Morphe Codex, in which a priestess of the Sisterhood of the Knot claims to have discerned the true meaning of the Thunderskin's birth. The writer credits the Red Grail, the Ring Yew, and the Horned Axe the powers the Sisterhood reveres, with agreeing a final treaty between the Hours of the House and the Hours they displaced. The Thunderskin loved the Yew, and the Grail destroyed him as restitution for the slaying of the Horned Axe's sisters and brothers. Okay, expedition continues. You're gonna need one more gold there. And we're gonna need to send Lyle out there at some point as well. Okay, and we're gonna dream on some more money to be a bit more content. And since we're under 100 gold, I'm gonna start working with my physique every time I can, just to keep the money rolling. I mean, I could have painted with the notoriety to make sure that it doesn't go here, but can you do... Okay, we call upon the Forge of Days. Okay, Ladlau, come here. And all knights. Okay, read the Murphy Codex. Thunderskin entered the mansion through the Peacock Door, a privilege never given to a witch and sister, but their merit was much less. The writer admits that entry through the Peacock Door is unseemly, but insists that under the circumstances there was no other way. Okay, and that was, yeah, Forbidden Epic. Then to really help us there... okay, this should be here, by the way. Right, the Book of True Blood in Latin. Like, these books aren't really giving us anything. Maybe we should just try combining these maps to create larger things, just to, you know... Because there might be the moment when we are lucky and we just get, it requires, like, say, 2 reason and erudition, and we won't have the erudition, but maybe, because sometimes it just works even if you don't have all the 3. Okay, and the door's dead there. More exotic cravings happening. Okay, so clean reminiscence from here. Did you make evidence? Yeah, you made evidence this time. Okay, we're not gonna get rid of this evidence before it turns into, you know, higher level evidence, and then we're gonna take a break from keeping this thing locked by sending Isabel to get rid of the thing, the evidence. But before that, we're not really gonna care. Okay, translate the Book of True Blood. Cassius the Thawman reveals the deeds of the Unnumbered Legion, the secret army that protected Rome against the Shadowless Empire. The Legion's legate answered directly to the hour call of the Tribune of Scars and was promised immortality if he died in battle. We carry enough heart aspect to quell the curse, probably. Well, if we send Leo there... Yes. Almost entirely secure against the curse. Good. Oh, we're getting sick. Well, that's fine. We have quite a lot of vitality hanging around here. We have Dread here. Alright, it was the Shaper's Guidance. Yeah, we can just keep it here. Okay, so that's gonna give us a contentment anyway, so yeah. And the Curse Shrivels. Good. And the Book of True Blood. In the final part, Cassius confesses to being a former legate. He recounts his terror of the Tribune and divulges the secret lore of the Golden General, the champion of the Shadowless Empire, the enemy of the Tribune, in the hope that the Tribune will someday be undone. We got the Lionsmith's names there, so now we have 2 dreads here. That's still gonna give us a contentment, so it is fine. You are written in Greek, so we shall translate you. And we'll keep working. And Treasure's Light Bars over here. Oh, and the curse won't touch us. Nice. Right, so let's leave this affliction away with this vitality. And after that we'll slip one of these dreads away. Which one has less time? You have less time with this contentment. And we'll keep working on our physique. Okay, translated the Serenity of the Black Wood. An allegorical history of the House of Lethe, who it is here implied were inspired by the Centipede. Sereno Blackwood is an occult alias to this day. The proverbial footloose gathers travelers in a wood and leads them through, but abandons them partway. They find themselves beset by glorious monsters. Hey, the flaw in the world. This is the place where the histories align. The rawness in the world's skin. Each wound here will be a 7-fold harm. If we detonate the Dawnbreaker device here, it might turn the biting key in the lock of the Savage door, and our Shaper will pass as did the gods who were stone. Okay, so we found some Grey Dawn oil here, we found some Refulsion. Grey Dawn oil, you belong down here. Okay, where is the flaw in the world then? And Byzantine Tinct. Okay, so is it like I was expecting that the flaw in the world turns you into... Oh, this one is blind to everything except the flaw in the world that we seek. There is one in Vienna, but there's another much closer to home, in the place whose name has always been the same, even as care is. They can lead us there with the Dawnbreaker Court to perform our great work. Okay, yeah. So exactly like I was expecting. So this guy is now a thing we need for that. So the only thing we really need now is the carcass bark. By the way, it's kind of cool what it said here. Just realized there is one in Vienna. I'm pretty sure that when we went to Vienna, it's the, what is this? It's the Key Hunter's place or something like that, the expedition. And it said that, and I think I was there. Hey, maybe this is the place. And I'm pretty sure we also sent the disciple there. Did we? Maybe we didn't send him there. Because it would be cool if that would have also given us that thing. But now that I think about it, I'm not really sure anymore. But I'm pretty sure I talked about the fact that, hey, maybe this is the place we need. But so that means that we don't need to do any more expeditions except to get the carcass bark, which we can, as far as I know. Full disclosure here, I went online and I checked where to get the carcass bark, you know, from the wiki, and it says that from the Port Noon expeditions, that's where we can find it. I'm not sure from which one of them. But so there's really like no point. I don't think there's any point in going to Maya, for instance, because I don't think we can find it from there. So, well, maybe we can find some books that would give us some Vagabonds maps or something, so we can combine them to create. Yeah, because we're not there's no reason to keep this open anyway. So let's go to Maya. We go to Maya. We'll send the hint there. Actually, what do we need in Maya? This I must have in my notes somewhere because with edge. Holy crap! There are 5 different things here in Maya. Edge or winter, heart or grail, forge or grail, lantern or knock. It's quite a lot of stuff. Well, we're gonna send the hint there for sure. So edge, grail. Okay, grail is something we can get to. So let's just send Nira there. Okay, and now that this dream is over, let's dream this dread away with this contentment. What's coming up next? Is a fascination. That is fine. We're not very fascinated at this point in time. I mean, we are, but we aren't. Like, as I am very fascinated about what's gonna happen. But, ooh, got a couple of dreads here. Well, at least it's not the season of dread that's coming, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, expedition continues. So, Grail or Forge? This is in Salab. Edge. Hot or Grail. Wait, there's only 3 things here. My notes have this being as 5 things. Okay, so my notes are slightly out of date, at least. Okay, so we need Edge for this, and Grail for this, and Grail for this. Okay, well, let's just send Salaba there for the Grail, and then we'll just send the Sturdy Disciple there next for the Edge. Okay, read the Serenity of the Blackwood. The travelers discover they can survive if they close their eyes. They adopt a closed eye as their sign, and they can go unnoticed if they drink from the clear, cold streams. They never forget that proverbial footloose, the centipede, but they never forgive her either. Okay, fascination. We could get rid of dread, but no, it's yeah. This is gonna go here once this is done. Ah, should we just try to combine the forbidden epics? You know, I'm gonna try. So I don't like all of these books. We got them these ages ago. True and accurate history of the Shadowless Kings. Hey, that would actually give us one of these things, which is probably better than getting just trying to combine those forbidden epics. Okay, well, we started trying this, but next up we're gonna read this pink book. Because actually, let's see what these other things talk about. Well, in Hamath, an unlikely story banded by Alexander during his retreat from Isis. The diagrams illustrations across the centuries are elegant, hypnotic, occasionally erotic. Right, that's an awesome sentence. Oh, there's another elegant, hypnotic, occasionally erotic. Okay, so this doesn't really tell us what this book's to be about. You system which who are pearl, so that's the grail stuff. We have enough grail. Let's put the Sturdy Disciple there. We should have enough edge to get through the last part there as well. Just took that fascination there. What's coming up next? Nothing. You guys fine? The sun in splendor. The sun in said this. We look back across the desolation we crossed. Okay, yes, you are. You have crossed the desolation there. Good. You want glimmering? We don't have any glimmering. Okay, you took that there. Good. I think we're gonna send one fund here, so let's do that as well. Yep, you didn't manage to do anything. Wasn't expecting. So let's. This is in Aramaic, right? We shall translate it, hoping that this particular book will give us some secret histories. What's coming up next? Fascination. Fine. I don't care about that. And our strength over here is matchless. Yes, that's fine. The wretched dead. You managed to kill them. Good did you... You have broken them, yes you did. And I translated this text here. A true and accurate history of the Shadowless Kings. Describe the 1000-year ascendancy of the Shadowless Empire. The first and greatest history is described herein. The Persian Empire, the sons of Achaemenes, the Shadowless Kings, the most glorious empire, survives the assault of Alexander the Great and flourishes as late as the 5th century. What's coming up next? Ooh, a notoriety season. That's bad since we have this evidence here. And we have some notoriety here as well. Oh crap. Okay, you're doing fine. Okay, you should be fine here as well. Wait. Lantern or knock? How did I completely miss that thing? Well, we also have 8 lantern here already. Right, well let's add some more. Katkaro, you go there. We'll most definitely find the hidden door. Some more vitality there. Okay, now you're gonna grab that notoriety. Yes, unfortunately. We read the true and accurate history of the Shadowless Kings. After the fall of Rome, the Shadowless Empire takes Byzantium under its wing and moves east against the land of the Great River. Isaac begins to recount the invasion struggling against the unskinned armies of the Hooded Serpents, but ends abruptly with a series of incantations that he claims allowed the Shadowless Empire to persist. An unresolved ambiguity. Excellent. That was what I was looking for. Right, and I feel like these books we don't need for anything, so let's just start combining these forbidden epics. Get them into an unresolved ambiguity. Then we have 2 of them, we can turn them into a vagabond's map, then we can turn the vagabond map into Portnoy anecdote. Like, I'm just gonna try. Like, once we have the 2 vagabonds maps, I'm going to take this out of here for a while and just use these things that we can surely combine the vagabonds maps into the Portnoy anecdote. But before that, all of these are just gonna be just gonna put them there, hope for the best, really. Because then again, I mean, we could just, cause we still have Laidlaw here, and he doesn't even have any wounds, so we can just let it go and then feed Laidlaw to Mrs. E later on. Which, now that I think about it, is probably the better idea. Ooh, logistical difficulties. Yeah, but I also think we're gonna end this episode here, and we're gonna think about that later on, because it would probably go a lot faster if we can just use these commissions to get the things we need, instead of just trying and hoping that it takes reason and then succeeds with less than 3 of those things. Yeah, I think we're actually gonna do that, because what are we gonna need Laidlaw for? Nothing. So, but yeah, we'll also end this one here. I'm Carp, this has been Cultist Simulator, Apostle Aestuant. Goodbye world, thanks for watching. See you next time!